Hi guys, welcome back. For the new watchers and new subbies, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing yellow nails right from the beginning. And to start off, we're going to be using this Mia Secret Cuticle Remover. It softens up your cuticles really well, so it's easier to remove. Now we're going to be sanitizing our implements, making sure they're nice and clean. And we're going to push back our cuticles. And with the other side of the cuticle pusher, we're going to be removing any cuticle that we have on the nail bed. Now, I usually don't remove the proximal nail fold, but I did have it like hanging and dangling towards the nail bed, so I did want to remove that little piece that was dangling because I didn't want to lay acrylic on top of it so it doesn't lift. So I removed that little piece, and now I'm going to continue removing the cuticle off my nail bed. Now, I usually trim my nails before I start doing anything like removing the cuticle and filing, but I just did it after I removed the cuticle. So we are trimming our nails, making sure they're nice and short. Now, before I start removing or buffing the shine off my natural nail, I am going to clean them up because I do have a lot of cuticle on my nails, so I do want to make sure I get that out of the way. Now I'm going to remove the shine off my natural nail with a file, and I am doing it very lightly. Once you file, you do want to remove any dust and debris from the filings that we have on our nails, because we want them to be very clean so we don't get any lifting. But since in the end I did decide I want these to be temporary, so I did apply a couple layers of clear top coat before applying the nail tips. And now I did already measure the tips. Now we are applying them. Now I did want to show you guys a step. As you guys can see, when I measured it at first, the tip was a little bit too big, but if I went a size down, it would be way too small. So I just used the one that was bigger, and I filed the sides, and now I measured it and it fit perfectly fine. So we are going to be applying that now. And as you guys can see, it fits nicely. Now we're going to be cutting the tips off the nails, and I do want them a little bit long. Once you cut the tips, we're going to go ahead and file the lateral sides, or the sides of the nail, so we can perfect that coffin shape. Now on the ring finger, since we are going to be the ring finger is going to be transparent, I do want to make sure I blend the nail tip with my natural nail. I usually don't do this step unless it is a very translucent nail. Otherwise it covers up with the colored acrylic, so I really don't even bother, like I said, unless it's transparent. Now we're going to be dusting off our nails and make sure they're nice and clean. On the ring finger, we're going to be starting off by applying a thin layer of clear acrylic, and we're going to be using the Mia Secret clear acrylic. Once that is done, we're going to go in and add a very thin layer of, or a very small bead of a mixture that I made. It's a mixture of different color glitters and different sizes, and we're going to spread it all over the entire nail. Once the glitter mix is applied, we're going to go ahead and dampen the nail once again before it completely dries, because we want it to be a little bit moist since we are adding some gold leaf, and we want it to stick really well onto the nail. Now when adding the gold leaf, we're going to be adding it sparsely all over the entire nail. There is no specific pattern that I'm looking for, so we're just adding it wherever we feel is needed. Once you've liked the way the gold leaf is set, we're going to go ahead and encapsulate. And you do want to make sure that your bead isn't too wet, or else you're going to be dragging and moving around the gold leaf. And you don't really want that because you've placed it wherever you exactly wanted it. So just be careful your beads aren't too wet. Now onto the colored acrylic. We're going to be using a mustard yellow colored acrylic, and we're going to be applying it to the entire nail. Now usually I do like to add a thin layer of clear acrylic before adding any colored acrylic to the nail, but since I do have a my nails are just temporary, they're not, I don't really want them to last too long because I do like to change them often. I like to change them about every week or so. And so I'm trying this out, see if I like it this way better. I did add a couple layers of top coat to my natural nail before applying any of the acrylic or the tips. So like I said, if I'm going to be doing it for, you know, if I want them to last, I usually do add a thin layer of clear acrylic. But in this case, I have top coat, so we're not going to be doing that. Once you've applied the acrylic, we're going to go ahead and file. Now I do like to push back the sides of my nail, or my finger, sorry, so I don't really file on my actual skin. So I'm going to be filing the lateral sides and the tip of the nail to perfect the coffin shape. Now we're going to go in with a drill and a bit. I am using the ones that came with this drill since it is a lot easier for me for this instance. So I'm going to go in and file and try to diminish or remove any bumps that I have on there. Once the filing is complete, we're going to go ahead and remove any dust with a brush and clean our nails with the alcohol. I do have a mixture in this bottle. It's a 91% alcohol and a little bit of pure acetone. And I think the ratio is like 70% alcohol and 30% pure acetone. Now, last but not least, we're going to go in with our top coat. And on the ring finger, we're going to be adding top coat to the top of the nail as well as underneath because it is transparent. So we want it to shine as much as it can. I almost forgot the cuticle oil, but we're going to be applying this cuticle oil around the cuticle area and underneath the nails. Here's the final result. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will see you guys until next time.